What's up?
Hey, we're live. We are here with Aaron Watson of the Going Deep Summit, happening January 27th in Pittsburgh at the Kelly Strayhorn Theater.
And first guest on MKTV.
First guest.
Maiden voyage.
I am so excited about this conference. I think one of the things I'm most excited about, the speaker lineup is insane. So, who are you most excited to see?
Oh my gosh, Larry Joya.
Larry.
Yeah, because I feel
Larry.
like I've gotten to know him over a few cups of coffee with what he does in his line of work. But it's going to be good to actually hear him speak.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Zach Slayback as well.
Yeah.
Obviously very smart, which is fitting for what he often is noted for on LinkedIn. LinkedIn Top Voices. Congratulations, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah. And they're both great writers. Larry and I founded the Connection U Facebook group together.
Which is amazing. If you haven't checked it out, you should check it out.
And the really cool thing that we're kind of designing into the programming for the Going Deep Summit is opportunities for real connecting to happen. A lot of people say you go to conferences so you can do networking and you can check that box, so to speak. But there's really going to be a real effort to facilitate connections happening for everyone involved who shows up.
So that's one thing we're excited about. We are planning a little meetup after the summit. So if there is any question about whether or not you're going to get to meet and know good people at this conference, there's going to be time to network after. But I think I am just as excited about some of the people coming as I am the speakers. So comment below if you already have your tickets, because I do. Rochelle does.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure to let us know you're coming.
Yes.
We actually just hit the 50% sold out
Woo!
mark.
Better get on it.
So
yeah.
Tickets are going fast.
I am also really excited. So if you're from Pittsburgh, you may or may not have heard of 412 Food Rescue.
It is.
Right. I love this app, and I would venture to call it more of a movement than an app. It is all about using Uber-ish technology through your phone to create a system where people like you and I are picking up food rescues of food that would otherwise be wasted. And sorry, I'm gonna circle around so you can still see Aaron. Yeah. And it is creating a system where then that food is being taken to places like community service outreach type programs that can use it. So Leah Lizarando, who founded that, is going to be speaking, and she is incredible. I'm excited to see about the future of where 412 Food Rescue is expanding to. I know she's going to have a lot of insight about building up that social good in Pittsburgh, which I think is really important.
Absolutely. And she's also talking about biting off more than you can chew and chasing really big, hairy, audacious goals.
Yeah.
Because if you completely talk about the concept of 412 Food Rescue, they're trying to create a scalable model for solving food insecurity across the entire country. That's a crazy large goal.
Yeah.
But if she didn't aim that high, there'd be no chance of it actually being so successful. So she's also kind of talking about that concept, which I think is going to be inspirational for everybody.
Yeah. And how often do you get to meet and talk with somebody and hear from and learn from somebody that's making that kind of a national global impact?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be global, like honest to goodness, and that's going to be right here at the Going Deep Summit.
Yeah.
And also we have Ed Lattimore, right?
Ed Lattimore, yeah. So the actual opening, so Zach is the closing keynote, Ed is the opener, and he still is a heavyweight boxer. He was 7-0, and in addition to writing, he was 7-0 in the ring, and in the biggest fight of his life, a nationally streamed fight, he got knocked out, lights out, on the ground, not getting up. And that's terrible. That's really painful.
Yeah.
But he's going to be very raw and honest about picking himself up off the mat and putting himself back together, not only physically but mentally after such a devastating failure.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't necessarily even get to face that devastating of a failure, and he's going to share the lessons from that and what he's learned from that process. I think it's going to be really, really powerful.
So if you guys have not listened to Going Deep with Aaron Watson, it's a podcast, you should. I listen to it all the time, especially when I'm working out, because even though you would think that music would fire me up when I work out, listening to stuff like this is truly what gets me going. It energizes me, it fires me up. So check that out if you haven't, because it's kind of an insight into the quality of people that are going to be at this conference. So January 27th, Kelly Strayhorn. Anything else you would like to add, Michelle or Aaron?
I'm just pumped. I can't wait.
I'm pumped.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm cut from the same cloth. I listen to podcasts while I run, and some people think that's psychotic, but I'm all about
It's
it.
amazing, yeah. Especially when you have people like Aaron doing such amazing things like in Pittsburgh and again, like national impact, global impact. We have that right here in Pittsburgh. That's
Yes.
awesome.
This is just the start. It's going to be really cool to say I was at the first Going Deep Summit.
Yeah, the first of like bigger, better, many be there. It's like, I truly believe it's going to be making history in the city and on so much of a greater impact than that. So, Going Deep Summit, January 27th.
Thanks for watching MKTV.
Thanks for watching MKTV. We will link up the information about the summit and within the Facebook group, and just look for it in the comments. You'll find it. All right, we'll see you guys soon.
Awesome.
Bye.